Should abortion stay legal? It's disposing an embryo against all our moral practices. When it comes to abortion, most of the general audience addresses and listens to the pro-life side. No one ever gives the pro-abortion side a chance to speak. Over the years, the issue with abortion has always been either religious issues or moral issues. Should we agree with select termination or not? Well, is it a living thing when inside the womb? What have I told you? Abortion does not go against religious or moral beliefs. Let's cover the religious view first. When it comes to religion, religious beliefs are opinions, not facts. It is your opinion for what you believe about that certain religion, stating what is supposedly right and wrong. Mere beliefs aren't considered to be a major impact when it comes to persuasion or debatable topics, and the topic of abortion falls under those two categories. Moving on to the moral view. If the embryo is disposed before halfway of the woman's pregnancy, it will not be considered killing a living being, for it does not have self-conscience. For something to be a living thing is when the object has self-conscience. Example is when it knows to breathe, move, cry, when it's hungry, or any of its emotions. Now, according to the book of Indiscretionary Views of Abortion, one of the essays state, one might readily suppose of life of the embryo selecting to survive will come up only if there was some value attached to embryos to those selected with the termination. For if there is no value attached to the embryos about to be terminated, then morally we may terminate any number of them for the sake of some recognized value, such as optimizing the chances of birthing normal, healthy human infant, or for one that is purposely planned. Or others examples such as Patrick W. Lindborg stated in her book, Abortion, a Positive Decision. Post-abortion stress syndrome is largely a myth, because many women actually experience positive post-abortion feelings, such as relief, a sense of control one's life, increased maturity, and improved decision-making skills in life. Now that we covered both moral and religious views of this topic, let's cover the facts on why abortion should stay legal. And before we start, I would like to state the answers that those who want abortion illegal have towards all who believe it should stay legal. According to Texas Monthly, published on July 1979, those who are for pro-life, have one answer for everything. You must have that baby whether you like it or not. Examples are, but I'm only a 12-year-old little girl. You must have that baby. I was raped. I do not want to see the child that reminds me of the man that raped me for the rest of my life. Well, you must have that baby. The doctors say it will die before it's 2 years old. Well, you must have that baby. And there are plenty more examples with that. Now, how can someone give you a demand that you must do a certain thing when, according to Declan McCullough, who published a news article on April 1st, 2010, the debate over whether or not abortion should be a legal option continues to divide Americans long after the U.S. Supreme Court 7-2 decision on Roe v. Wade declared the procedure a fundamental right on January 22, 1973. A fundamental right, which states that it is a fundamental right for the woman to terminate the embryo whether she wants to or not, making this fact that abortion should be legal due to the fact that it is now passed to be a right. Now, according to a magazine article from Bulletin of the Atomic Scientist published April 1986, only a quarter of the world's population lives in countries where abortion is either totally illegal or permitted only to save the life of a pregnant woman. That last point being said, the majority of the world has somewhat agreed to passing abortion. Being the majority of the people in this world agreeing with it, it therefore benefits those who decide to go through with their choice. So now, after speaking to you and stating all my facts and not beliefs, abortion should stay legal, for it can benefit those who choose to go with the termination, and it is their sole right to determine if they want to keep that embryo or not.